there is no other way that we can prevent COVID from transferring from one person to the other unless we
present a formal proposal on the advantages and disadvantages of having limited face-to-face learning at this time, pero limited only in areas where there is low risk assessment and where there is compliance with the requirements of the Department of Education, as well as compliance with the minimum health requirements of the department.
yes.
Only on
I know,
basis,
remember.
not for everybody, only for those which are considered low risk. And if there is face-to-face, it will not be for the entire 5 days of the school week. It could only be 1 day or 2 days, and the sessions could be limited to the most important things that a child should learn. And it is now being done. Lasal did it. They started last June, and there's a very small school in Siquijor. It's also started last June, also with limited face-to-face, and it's working. So the local government officials have been writing us, and international schools also have been writing us and requesting if we can allow limited face-to-face for those who will be able to take the necessary precautions. And so we have submitted, Mr. President, to the Secretariat both a PowerPoint presentation as well as a text describing how it's going to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are complying with your instructions. And if I may divert, because a while back you were talking about medicine, we have Filipinos who finished medicine in Russia, and they are practicing in the Philippines. My niece finished her studies in medicine in Russia for 7 years in the Russian language at the top of her class. And she's now provincial health officer in Catanduanes, and there are several more. There was a period when Filipinos went to Russia, but without the usual official arrangements, and they finished, and some of them are back, so they can really vouch for the high quality of medical education. But to go back to face-to-face, I am just submitting. You may not have time anymore at this hour to listen to the presentation.
No, I have.
Okay.
I have.
Yes. Can I please? Yes.
I must listen to you, not only find the time.
We are very pleased and happy to report that in terms of the public and private school enrollment total, in spite of the combined impact of COVID as well as the destruction of the economy, the downturn of the economy, we were able to achieve 77%.
The enforcement of inadequate response to the rules that we are imposing simply because we want people protected. O pwede naman sa'yo ipatawag sila. Yes, sir.
Mr. President, magandang gabi po. Kanina pong umaga ay nagkaroon kami ng pagpupulong sa pangunguna po ni Secretary Duque, Secretary Lorenzana at iba pang mga key members ng IATF. Kausap po namin yung mga opisyales ng ULAP, kasama po yung League of Provinces, League of Cities, League of Municipalities at Liga ng mga barangay, at lahat po ng mga governors at mayors na under po ng GCQ. At maganda po ang naging resulta naman ng pag-uusap. Nagkaroon po kami ng mga kasunduan po kung paano yung pagpapatupad ng mga localized lockdown. Gagawa rin po sila ng kanilang proposal kung paano po ang magandang paraan para ma-handle po yung mga LSI na uuwi sa kanilang probinsya at yung pagpapatupad po ng health standards po. Gusto namin magkaroon po ng isang implementation lang po ng pare-para sa bawat LGU kung ilang araw po dapat ikukulong yung mga nagbabiolate sa pagsusuot ng mask, face mask at hindi nagpi-physical distancing at kung magkano po yung multa para po kahit saan pumunta ay pare-parehas yung pagpapatupad. Ito po kasi ang pinaka-importante para ma-prevent yung pag-spread ng virus. Magsimula po sa pagsunod sa panuntunan ng bawat mamamayan. Yung pong mga pagkakaroon ng transmission sa iba't ibang community, yun po bunga kapag ang ating mga kababayan na hindi sumusunod sa mga patakaran ng health standards. At tuloy-tuloy po yung aming pag-uusap. Gagawin po namin ay pupunta naman po kami sa ibaba at yung mga particular po mga city at down po hanggang barangay na dapat ila-lockdown ay meron po kaming yung tinatawag na code teams. Ito po yung coordinated operation to defeat epidemic. Yung mga expert po ay pupunta doon sa ibaba at tutulungan po talaga yung ating mga mayor sa pagpapatupad ng lockdown. Kompleto po yung actions na gagawin mula po simula hanggang matapos. At importante po talaga yung mailipat po yung mga positive na patient sa ating isolation facilities para hindi po makahawa sa community. So tuloy-tuloy po ang ginagawa namin ugnayan sa ating mga mayors at governors at sila naman po talaga ay porsigido po na may patupad yung mandato nila para matapos at malabanan itong COVID, Mr. President.
Mind you, there is a raging fight between federal government and itong local states sa Amerika. Simply because there are mayors who refuse to abide by these rules of when everybody is talking about all experts practically, be it in Europe or America, and the doctors, the eminent doctors, they only have one unison statement. You want COVID slow down or stop, wear a mask or do not go out of your house if you do not want to wear one. Yun lang, at saka yung social distancing. There is no other way that we can prevent COVID from transferring from one person to the other unless we obey. The only thing that's going our way in our favor is that we are a unitary type of government. At saka ang hold ng central government is different from the United States. They have more freedom there. And there are things which is unknown and nobody can. But dito sa Pilipinas, pag sinabi ng, well, whatever department is pag sinabi niya na ganon talaga, and you can enforce it. Otherwise, they would be guilty of, well, simple gross negligence or outright if the Secretary of Local Government would deem it necessary for your wanton then you can be suspended. And as a matter of fact, you can be terminated. Yan lang anak pabuti na. Mga iba kasi ayaw. that has no place in the Philippines because everybody is bound by the national policy. Itong atin naman, ang task force is really for the good of the people, for all. Kaya we do not have any qualms in arresting people. It might, under ordinary times, that's what I'm saying about to say kanina, is that a simple violation of not wearing a mask seems to be trivial, and social distancing, all of these things. But during times of health issues, pandemic, you can, because it can be a serious crime, transmitting your, the theory is that you are the carrier. That is why you should wear a mask so as not to pass on the infection to the other guy. Baliktad ang psychology dyan para talagang nawala. So, we'll have to ask our police to be more strict. Sa hulihin talaga. A little shame would put them on notice forever. Kasi naman mo gusto mo mahuli ka. But if you are brought to the police station and detained there, that will give you a lesson for all time. So, gano'n na. At saka makikita nila. Yung mahirap ito nasa squatters, gano'n din sa Davao, sabi nila hindi ako napunta doon. You ask the police to function the way they should.
Ready the capacity, kung just in case magkaroon ng surge, kayang-kaya po natin. At the same time, si Dr. Vega, through the direction of the DOH, kayang-kaya po natin, kahit na mag-open tayo ng economy, we will be ready to cope and dance with the virus by having an additional capacity, especially kung magpag-produce po tayo ng COVID-dedicated hospital para hindi po tayo magkaroon din ng casualty sa non-COVID. Yun po ang maganda pong gawin po natin, sir. Yun lang po, mahal na Presidente, yun po ang aming report po sa inyo.
My countrymen, we continue to meet regularly to talk about our problem. Perhaps our number one problem today is the COVID. I am as mad as you. Galit ako, pareho tayo sa nangyari. Ginusto ninyo na buksan ko na ang puwerta. Gusto ko yan. Gusto ko ang nagpipigil na lang sa akin, ang science. Gusto ko kasi nagalit na pati ako, nagkulong na ilang buwan. Naging inutil na rin ako eh. I have become, except for the voluminous papers, na inutil na ako, na akong magawa na, ewan ko. But, you know, COVID is COVID. Alam ninyo, sa Amerika, sa ibang lugar, for those countries, pati China nga eh, too early, maaga sila binuksan. Sinabi sila ng WHO, wag. Binuksan nila, ngayon nagbalik sila, parang second wave. America is still number one with so many thousands dying. Hindi ito biro, hindi naman ito sabihin mo, na makikita mo naman sa TV at binabalita naman dito sa atin. So we are trying our best. We have the Secretary of spokesman to keep you informed of what we're doing. General Del Lorenzana, Dr. Duque, who has my trust. Si General Galvez, General Anyo, ma'am, sa education, isang sektor yan, nangurin kami. Alam mo, ang edukasyon, kinabukasan ng mga bata yan. They have to finish a course na para mabuhay sila. So, I know the apprehensions of Secretary Brunes. Pero maghintay kayo, maghintay na lang. Actually, ang pinangako ko sa inyo, kung meron ng yung vaccine, meron na final sa trial sa Russia, binitawan na nila. I'm sure China has already won. Ang Amerika, ang takot ko na nga noon kasi nga mahirap tayo and we need so many millions also. As a matter of fact, I would need about 110 million para mapainom ko sa lahat, para ang COVID nandyan pa pero maging inutil na. Pag nakainom na tayo ng vaccine, yung influenza, yung H1N1, nandyan yan sila. Pero pag nakainom ka na ng vaccine, pornada na yan sila. But they remain on the air, but we are immunized already. So, maghintay lang kayo ng konti. Para sa mga plano natin, put it something like hanggang towards the end of the year. But if there is a thing that develops which is really good for you, mauna ako. Mag-utang ako. Magpabili ako kung saan magpabili ng lupa para ibili ko ng medicine. In the meantime, wala, mini America, Europe, wala isa. O isa lang ang nila, o dalawa, tatlo. Social distancing, huwag kayong magsigaw-sigawan nakadikit-dikit. Mask, Amerika, Russia, lahat, China, mask. Ito, importante talaga. Ngayon, kung wala kayo, I will try to buy as many as I can afford. Kung kaya ko, bigay namin yan sa inyo libre. But wear it. And, ginagamitin mo siguro na 2 beses, okay mo lang. O sprayhan mo lang ng alcohol pagkatapos. Umag yung in-spray mo, isuot mo kaagad. Yung pagkatapos ng araw, hang it somewhere, sprayhan mo lang ng Lysol if you can afford it. Yung wala, ibabad mo ng gasolina o diesel. Putang ina, COVID na yan. Hindi uubra yan dyan. Totoo. Wala kayong ibang to disinfect yun. Maghanap mo ng gasolina. Babad mo lang yung kamay mo. Layo mo lang kaya baka huwag sa loob ng bahay ninyo. In the meantime, ang importante talaga dito is your perseverance. That's the word. You must persevere during this time. Simplihin ko, patience. Total dadating rin yan. Marunong ang Diyos. Alam niya hindi tayo niya pababayaan. Especially Pilipinas kasi Kristiyanos tayo. Kaya magsakripisyo lang tayo ng konti. Total, ang ating idol nagsakripisyo man rin. Pinaghahampas-hampas, ipinako pa sa krus. Tayo pa simba man lang. Lord, ganun yan. So, dedicate it to the Lord.